highlight of the night, of course, is always the main event. Fight Night at the Forum tonight presents super lightweights, and they are that in the knockout record career-wise, 15 knockouts as a professional.
All right, there's Lizarraga. He's from Mazatlan. They call him Chino, and his opponent tonight will be Sammy Fuentes. And so we think we've got a real good main for you as Sammy stands over in his corner, winner of 27 out of 36 fights, 15 by knockouts. Now, got some important business to take care of here in the middle of the ring, and the capable hands of Jimmy Lennon Jr. can take care of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to rise for the playing out of the evening, a super lightweight special attraction scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. This bout is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. The chairman is William Eastman. Commissioner in attendance, Jerry Nathanson. The assistant executive officer is Steve English. And introducing the referee in charge of this bout, he will be giving instructions after the introductions, Lou Moret. Well, fans, here we go. This is it, the main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing, super lightweights in action. Introducing to you first on my left. He is fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing red trunks with white trim and hailing from Mazatlan, Mexico. He weighed in 140½ pounds with a record of 36 wins, only 4 defeats, 1 draw with 25 wins by way of knockout. Please welcome Marco Antonio Chino Lizarraga. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round main event. He is wearing white trunks with blue and red trim and hailing from Luisa, Puerto Rico. He weighed in the same weight of 140½ pounds. His record includes 27 victories, 8 defeats, 1 draw with 15 wins by way of knockout. Introducing Sammy Mangani Fuentes. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Lou Moret.
Bueno, como te dije, cuidado con las cabezas, ¿eh? Súbelos aquí. Ya les di las reglas, ¿tienen preguntas? Espero la campaña. Buena suerte.
Fuentes and Lizarraga, 5'7" and 5'9" are the heights, 140½ pounds. Fuentes is the same weight as Lizarraga, 4 years older at 28 years of age, and 1 inch shorter. 71 inches for Lizarraga and 70 inches for Fuentes. Lou Moret, the referee. Boy, there was a little quickness there, huh? But nothing happened.
Nope. Went for that home run shot there, Chip.
Avi's left-handed style of Lizarraga. They call him Chino. He's from Mazatlan. Handled by Chato Robles. Also over there in the corner is some other people of repute. So, and Jose Torres has got Fuentes. Albert Davila, one of those that we speak about in the other corner. Fuentes' most remarkable fight probably was a loss for him. That was against Julio Cesar Chavez. True, I didn't think Chavez was sharp at all that night, but he's still Chavez. And it went 11 rounds.
Well, that could be good, and then it could be bad.
Yep.
That's taking 11 rounds of beating. I mean, Chavez is 80-0, and Fuentes and I are part of that O.
Well, actually, you wonder how much that Chavez fight took out of him. You know, when Fuentes turned pro, he won 18 of his first 19 fights. He was the Puerto Rican champion in 3 different weight classifications, 106 pounds, 112 pounds, and 119 pounds. Well, you win 18 of your first 19. That's a pretty good record. Kamau, though, tonight got his 16th consecutive, didn't he, without a loss?
Kamau is looking sharper and sharper and sharper. So, I don't know. Very good.
Back is Lizarraga, 2 inches taller. He looks even to have more of a height advantage than that. Fuentes has turned to the southpaw style. In life, he does everything except box. Left-handed. That left hand just mixed. The left hook is his best lethal weapon. He's also very good with an uppercut. The thing that I worry about Fuentes, Ruben, he's lost 8 fights, right?
Right.
Five by knockout.
And that takes a lot out of you, Chick. Anytime you've been knocked out, same thing with Meldrick Taylor. When he fought Chavez, that one knockout that he took with Chavez took a lot of fight out of him.
All right, coming to the end of the first round. It's a 10-rounder, remember. Super lightweights, Fuentes and Lizarraga. Let's go to round 2. I can't let it pass. I thought that Doug Cameron on the violin was sensational.
Unbelievable.
With the anthem. Sensational. Doug Cameron. Oh, he got notes out of that thing there. Had everybody smiling. I love it. Fuentes staying right on top of Lizarraga. Lizarraga obviously in the red trunks. Let's keep an eye on Fuentes. See how many times you see him jab. There's once, twice. They say that he doesn't jab much. He's fighting southpaw style now. Both of them are, in fact. But if you're going to be a successful fighter, you've got to have a jab.
Well, that sets up everything, Chick. That'll set up combinations for your body shots. It'll set up the overhand right. It'll set up a left hook. A lot of fighters have thrown a jab and a left hook. Sets up everything.
Now he's turned around. He's fighting righty. See if he jabs now with the right. From that style. We've seen him fight around here for a couple of years. In fact, maybe I mentioned it. He won the super lightweight tournament sponsored by the Forum and Budweiser back in November of '89. And he's improved quite a bit.
Yes, he has. He's come a long ways.
Remember that night that he fought in the finals of the tournament? They had a draw and he had to come back and beat the guy again?
Right. Oh, it was a madhouse that night, especially in the corner of Sammy Fuentes.
It's the first time in the tournament we've ever had a so-called playoff. I guess you'd call it a fight-off.
Going into overtime.
Yeah.
I remember getting home real late that night. My wife didn't believe what I was saying. We had an overtime fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Extra innings.
Oh, a good solid right hand. That jarred Lizarraga. Looks like he recovered pretty quickly. Now Lizarraga to the attack.
My God, he doesn't know which way to go, left-handed or right-handed, huh?
He's certainly moving it around. There's the uppercut that he likes. He likes that uppercut. How'd you score the first round?
I got the first round even.
All right. The second round is in the books. Lizarraga back to his corner, and boxing fans, the Ringsiders Club offers you select seating, complimentary. John B. Rudy, who handles publicity for the Forum fights, wrote a page tonight in the program that's absolutely fantastic. It's about 15 paragraphs. I'm just going to pick out one of them, and he describes Jimmy Lennon this way: honesty, charisma, personality, talent, and energy. James Frederick Lennon Sr. had all of that and more. A class act from day one. The showman possessed more vitality for his age at the very end than most people have any time in their life. God bless John B. Rudy for writing it so well, and for Jimmy Lennon. We miss him already. Round number 3 of a scheduled 10. These are super lightweights. Second round you gave to who?
I gave it to Lizarraga.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
He came with some great shots.
He sure did.
tough fight to score, Chick. You got first you got Lizarraga pressing the attack, then you have Sammy Fuentes with the counter punches, throwing the jab, working in and out. It's a tough fight to score.
Do you think that Fuentes had any advantage, right or left-handed?
I think he was working a lot better left-handed.
He's back to the right hand now. Fuentes is 28, and Lizarraga is 24, and it looks just the opposite as you see these guys in the ring, doesn't it?
Right, absolutely right. See, now he's back to southpaw stance. Chick, sometimes it can work to your advantage. If you're fighting a southpaw, a fighter that's a southpaw, a lot of times they're not used to fighting southpaws themselves. So if you want to confuse them, go the same route they are. And of course, when you're in the gym,
scored by Lizarraga. Lizarraga really rises to the occasion and goes on the attack. Sammy Fuentes in the white, out of Puerto Rico, from Mazatlan, Marco Antonio Lizarraga.
A heck of a fighter out there, Antonio Becerra, the only guy to ever beat Salvador Sanchez out of Mazatlan. Now they've got Lizarraga.
Oh, a great combination scored by Fuentes. Now right above us on the ropes. He's got Lizarraga against those ropes, and Lizarraga moves off. Something, folks, is a tough hombre. 10 seconds left in round number 3. I agree with you. It's a tough fight to score. Scored after 3.
I've got it dead even, 29 to 29.
All right.
It's a tough one to score.
That's what the matchmakers want. It's like a man that puts the horses out on the track across the street at Hollywood Park. He'd like to have a dead heat of 8 horses with an 8-horse race. Well, I'll tell you, Fuentes is really switching back and forth from left to right.
He's got to be careful, Chick, on getting caught as he makes that switch. People get caught making the switch and get nailed.
Is it because he can fight southpaw as well as right? No, let me ask you something. Is it because he is a right-hander, but he also fights left-handed, obviously, about 50% of the time tonight? Is that why we're not seeing the usual stepping on the foot when he's fighting right?
Oh, that's true. I didn't even notice that, but that's true because he's going both sides.
We haven't had once.
And you know, a fighter like for instance, Lizarraga, that's training to fight for this, training for the fight, fights a right-hander because we all know that he fights right-handed, Fuentes. And then he switches on him. That confuses him.
He's trying to keep the pressure over there in the corner on Lizarraga, and Lizarraga is very adept at fighting out of trouble. He's proved that in every round so far tonight, and we're in round 4. Doing a fine job as the third man in the ring. Letting the fighters fight to fight themselves. I'm telling you something, I think Lizarraga likes to fight off the ropes.
Well, a lot of fighters are that type of fighter. A lot of fighters can't fight in the middle of the ring.
Right.
They use their power up against the ring.
Oh, a solid left hand jars Fuentes. That hurt him. And Lizarraga is the one that knows it best. When he springs to the attack, it's like a rat trap going off when the cheese leaves. Good round.
Well, we said it earlier, Chick. We're going to have speed. We're going to have a lot of power in tonight's card. And we're having just that.
This is the 4th, and we were supposed to go 10.
I don't don't think these guys know that, do they?
Somebody better be in good shape, I'll tell you. They've thrown a multitude of punches so far, and there's another crashing left hand to the jaw of Fuentes. Into this round, we're going to sneak over to the corner of Fuentes with our cameras and our microphone. Jerry Romano producing, Susan Stratton directing, and their crew, along with themselves, doing a marvelous job as usual on Prime Network. Fuentes. We may need some translation here, Ruben.
They want him to use more of his waist. In other words, bob and weave more. Don't stand straight up, because this is the very reason.
Yep.
The shots to the chin. And here's another look, Chick.
See, he's pretty erect.
See, there you go, right there. It was very erect right there, Chick, with that left hand, I'm sorry, by Lizarraga.
See what they're saying to Fuentes.
They're trying to revive him.
We didn't have very good audio, but what did he really say?
Well, he wanted him to move side to side and start bobbing and weaving now.
Nobody's fault that the audio wasn't allowed. The crowd is just going wild here with this fight. They love it. This card of lightweights and super lightweights has been most well received. Tony Curtis, a fight promoter, really put on a good show here tonight.
Chick, I'm starting to believe what you said about Lizarraga. I think he really does enjoy fighting against the ropes.
Yeah, he does. Now he's backpedaling a lot in this round. And right on top of him is Fuentes.
I'll tell you what, you say that Lizarraga is 24 years of age.
That's what they tell us.
But I'm 19. He looks like he's been around the block a few times. So.
Well, a lot of guys start fighting at a very young age, starting like 12 and 13 years of age in Mexico, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. He must have been married a few times.
But he's had 41 professional fights and won 25 by knockouts. Lizarraga's never, ever been knocked out. He was knocked down only once. That was by Felipe Fuentes, ironically. No relation to this Fuentes.
I think he wanted revenge for the last name, huh?
Fuentes has really turned up the pressure in this round. He's been on top of him the entire way. John Jackson also a very important part of staging these fights at the Great Western Forum and everything else that goes on at the Great Western Forum.
And of course the boss, Dr. Bus.
Without him, the bus doesn't run.
That's right. It's neat to see this chick, to see these tournaments. These kids won't make this kind of money any other time. It's nice to see that they're getting paid some big dollars and getting a lot of opportunities to fight for the world titles.
And they're getting national exposure on Prime Network, coast to coast. Seconds left in the round. It's only round 5, and it's been a tortuous, aggressive, well managed by both corners of the road. Almost a low punch.
Oh, that was one.
Yeah, no question about it. No question. Is he going to take away a point? I don't think so. He will. Oh! Right at the bell. Fuentes really caught him in the chops. And Fuentes goes back to his corner with a scowl on his face.
With you, baby. So, might have been something there, chick.
Here's a memo. All right, here we go. This is round number 6. Chick Hearn with Ruben Castillo from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. This is the most interesting card tonight. What's the scorecard read?
I've got it even. I got Lizarraga Fuentes even.
I'll tell you, he did it in the last round, and he's continuing to do it in this round, and he scores with a strong right hand. Fuentes really keeping the pressure on. Not allowing Lizarraga much boxing him. Another low blow. They didn't call it. I thought that one was pretty close.
It was borderline.
Yeah, I think that was borderline. I think Lou Moret did the right thing in not calling it if he was able to see it. Oftentimes, folks, the referee is screened out by a body, and he can't call what he doesn't see, or at least he shouldn't.
Right.
Right above us now, Lizarraga goes to his best friend, the ropes. Oh, a chopping left hand, that left hook, and coming back to the left of his own is Lizarraga.
You see, Chick, this is what I'm talking about. Fuentes took the first half of the round, just dominated, going on, just like he's doing now. And then all of a sudden, Lizarraga comes right back with some shots and hurts Sammy Fuentes.
I think Lizarraga is starting to look at the gas gauge. I think that the needle has moved a little bit downward.
You think so, Chick?
Yeah. I don't think he has the stamina, and he shouldn't have, I guess, after 6 rounds. But we'll find out. The fresher of the two, to me, looks like Fuentes.
I still think Lizarraga's throwing those shots very crisp, very sharp.
I wasn't talking as much about his offense as I was his defense. There's another low blow. That'll cost him a point. That'll cost a point, I think. 1 point. They call it. Yeah, they got him. That's about the 4th or 5th low blow, and it's only the 2nd one that's been called. And I'm not criticizing the referee. As I say, your angle, you could be screened out. You can't see them all.
That's a big point.
Oh, boy, that could be the fight. 30 seconds left in the round.
See, look at this. Watch him come back.
He's a gamester, isn't he? And Fuentes is talking to him now. Fuentes is talking trash to him, saying, come on. Hit me with something I can feel above my hips. All right, the round comes to, oh, look out, look out. They each get a punch in after the bell this time. Now, we'll go over to the corner of Lizarraga, and I think Ruben will get a better idea as to how the conditioning is going. This could wind up in a war, you know.
Yes.
The referee warning him in the corner. I'm going to take some more away from you.
Lo que está haciendo puros golpecitos. Contéstale. Cuando él va para atrás no sabe tirar golpes. Vamos, chino.
He wants him to answer back with some shots of his own. He's just going back. He's getting hit. He's not throwing punches back.
Bien, está limpio, bien. Okay, vamos. Bien, vamos en second round.
He wants to know how he's doing. Lizarraga wants to know how he's doing. Probably on if he's ahead or behind on the score. Showing some concern there, Chick. Listen to that. Make him reach deep into that bag.
All right, so that point added to the round. Who won the round?
I gave the round to Fuentes.
So they got 2 point difference.
Right. It's like a knockdown, 10-8 round.
It's like a knockdown.
Right. It'd be just like a knockdown.
Lizarraga scored with a right hand. I'll tell you, I'm beginning to think that you're going to make a believer out of me. He's fighting back gamely.
Watch it. He's getting hit with some really sharp
Like those
punches.
two.
Yes.
A right and a left combination. Another right and another left combination. Lizarraga's got to be in some kind of trouble under that kind of punishment. Now he scores with his own right hand. He thrives on adversity, obviously.
What's it called when you love pain? A masochist or something of that nature? This guy.
Stay with those small words like cat and dog.
You're brutal, Chick.
When I quit kidding you is when you know I don't like
Okay.
it. All right. Southpaw style Fuentes. Now a righty. Awful lot of shots getting through to the cheeks of Lizarraga.
the stance of Fuentes. Sammy going left and right. He's been very much more effective on the left side, being a left-hander.
There's another low one. Another low, and the referee was behind him and didn't see it. Didn't have a shot of it. Both fighters knew it, though. Both knew it. Any more low punches will be an automatic fine again, so far as points are concerned. Minute to go in the round.
Ooh.
It almost collided heads. His uppercut. I told you earlier, he likes the uppercut.
Oh, he nailed it.
He nailed him with a right hand uppercut. I don't know if Lizarraga can get up. Fuentes wins the fight. Fuentes gets his 16th knockout, his 28th professional win. Fuentes climbs the ladder of success. What it'll hold in the future, who knows? But he's a very, very happy young man, and well, he should be. He hit the guy with just about everything but the ring post, and finally got his pet punch home, the right hand uppercut.
There it is, Chick. He's got Lizarraga against the ropes. Pow, there it is. See ya.
That's in his resume, baby. Underrated, explosive, punching power, left hook, and uppercut.
Chick, I think he broke his nose. He's holding his nose, blood just streaming out of it.
We'll be back with the official time of the fight that ended in the 7th round. He's okay. Forum Boxing is brought to you with all its excitement by Budweiser, and there's a lot more to come. Open a cold Bud. Get ready for that clean, crisp taste that only comes from Beechwood Aging. Hey, this Bud's for you. Okay, let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, we have the time. 2 minutes, 28 seconds in round number 7. The winner by way of knockout, Sammy Mangani Fuentes.
All right, Sammy, 28, 8 losses, 1 draw, 16 knockouts. Pretty darn good fighter. You're going to hear a lot more out of this guy. They bring the best to fight here at the Great Western Forum. And a nice hand for the gamester. He lost the fight, but he didn't lose any fans here. Marco Antonio Lizarraga. Ruben Castillo's up in the ring now with Sammy Fuentes. Let's see what he has to say.
Chick, thank you very much. Oh, here we have a little problem. Anyway, Mangani, I want you to know that you have fought a tremendous fight this fight. And tell us what you want to tell the forum what you want to say.
I want to keep fighting here in the forum.
More. Okay. He was telling me, I wanted him to say it in English. He says, no room, please. He goes, he wants to come over here more often. He loves Los Angeles, and this is home for him. Mangani, I want to ask him, this was a tough fight for him. What he thought about the fight up to the point. Una pelea muy dura, ¿verdad?
Sí, señor.
¿Qué pensaste de la pelea hasta que el momento que lo noqueaste?
Bueno, primero pensé que era un peleador fuerte, que tenía que moverme a boxearle, porque me decían que era fuerte todo el tiempo para adelante. Pues iba a tratar de boxearle, esperar que fallara, pero como luego se me empezó a boxearme él, pues empecé a presionarlo y a quedarme cerca de él. Cuando él fallara, yo meterle las manos lo mejor que pudiera abajo.
Well, he was saying that this fight was very close, and he started to go put more pressure. As he applied the pressure, that's when he was being more effective. Mangani, queremos ver el knockout donde lo noqueaste con el upper, y sabemos que ese golpe es su favorito. I told him that we're going to take a look at the knockdown or the knockout, because being that he has his favorite punch is the uppercut.
Sí.
This is finally landed.
Estuve metiendo las manos en gancho, pero luego cuando vi que le metí el upper bien, pues seguí trabajando con el upper para le alcanzara mejor, lo hice mejor.
Well, he had been throwing the punches, the uppercuts and whatnot, until when he first found out that he could land with it. After he landed, then he knew it was going to be more effective, and that's what happened. Felicidad, Mangani. Hay mucho gusto. Let's go back to ringside to Chick Hearn.
When you win your 28th professional fight, it's thumbs up, isn't it? Come on, Sammy. All right. Sammy Fuentes with an impressive 7th round knockout. Back with more on Prime Network, Coast to Coast.